Dun 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 dun. Y'all haters corny with that Melania's complicit. Paparazzi catch her running from Donald shit. I'm the librarian and I came to read. I see it, I steal it, I'll deport all your children. Girl, I'm not gonna deal with you hoes. Y'all already know what time it is. Make sure that you stay tuned to fortheculturepodcast.com because we're about to release a new motherfucking episode, okay? So make sure that you get your goddamn lives. We are going to first hop into what's going on with fucking Infinity War. Let me tell you something. You hoes better not spoil this shit. Now, I wanna see Thanos coming out here and saying, bitch, what's that? You know what I mean? Tony Stark gonna be like, oh, bitch, what the fuck, bitch? You know, oh shit, Captain America gonna be running around here like, damn, bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, Thanos is coming to snatch you girls, and I don't know what else to tell you hoes. The only thing that's gonna be difficult for me is staying away from Twitter because I'm definitely gonna see it on Friday, and a lot of you girls are gonna see that shit on Thursday, so I'm just like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? But I'm going to just wait for Thanos to go over here and bless me with the Infinity Stones and the Gauntlet, sis, because I don't know what else to tell you girls. Also, I heard that Black Widow is getting a goddamn movie, and I'm just like, girl, for what? Y'all already know I'm not featuring your spy faves. I'm not featuring your no powers having ass faves. What is Miss Girl going to be doing in the face of Thanos, girl? She can sit her ass down, and then you want to give her a movie, girl? I'm not. Okay, she's gonna do some flips and turns. Is she going to, I don't know, is she giving you ballerina spins? Catwoman is more interesting, girl, and Halle Berry played that. So let me tell you something, I don't know if you girls know what it is, but Sense8 is coming back, and I just got my motherfucking life. I think it's June, sometime in June, Sense8 is coming back with their finale, and let me tell you something, that show sometimes the borders on corny, but bitch, I get my life every time, bitch, when they start fighting whispers and shit, I say, yo, you better telepathically connect to each other. Girl, if you watch Sense8, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, but bitch, I am ready to find out what the fuck is going on. What's his face? Wolfgang, bitch. Let me tell you something about Kala. Bitch, let me tell you something about my motherfucking Mexican faves, bitch. The gay couple. I am here for that black. I'm here for every piece and part of it. The only person I'm not living for is Taylor Swift. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all watch Sense8. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That Taylor Swift bitch. I don't know her motherfucking name. She always with the police officer. Not featuring it, girl. I can't wait for it to come back. Milo Yiannopoulos. How the fuck do you pronounce his name? We're just gonna call him Milo Indianapolis. Milo Indianapolis ass. He put up this message on Facebook to let you girls know that he's tired. He's tired of running around every city in America and getting pushed out of every establishment there is. He said he can't even sit his ass down and eat a meal, girl. And he's just like, I can't believe, I'm married to this, my black husband, and I can't believe I'm being called a white supremacist. I can't even go out and have a cute ass lunch. And it's just like, wow, you don't even realize that within that statement, you prove who you are yet again. Using black bodies as a prop yet again. And it's just like, wow, I don't give a fuck that your sunken place ass husband is jacking your peen off and nice this. Sit your racist ass down somewhere, girl. You could be sucking all the peen. You know how many slave masters fuck slaves, girl? That doesn't move my spirit. Sit your ass down and reevaluate your life. And then maybe you'll be able to have brunch in peace. But as for right now, sis, the road to bottomless mimosas, it stops here, girl. And I'm the roadblock. Speaking of some more racist shit that happened, let's take a look at, because y'all already know prom season is around the corner, so we're just gonna have problematic post after problematic post. We already know that we've experienced it in the past. Every year it comes around, but this one is very interesting. Mr. Noah, right here, pictured here, he said, if I was black, I'd be picking cotton. But I'm white, so I'm picking you for prom. And it's interesting when a lot of white people just like, I don't see color, I don't see race. And then the first thing they see when they see a black, oh my God, look at that chocolate skin, what I mean? Look at that cocoa butter face. Hey, what's up, brown sugar? It's like, girl, y'all are going out of your way to make comments about our skin, girl. You definitely do see color. Now, Mr. Noah, I want your ass to return this shit to sender with this stencil. And first of all, the font is fucked up. Let's talk about the sign itself, girl. Can we just talk about it, girl? We already know the deep issues of this shit, girl, with your problematic ass. But I want to talk about this stencil, girl. Who the fuck did this which type of art major did this for you, girl? Because they need to pick another school, they need to pick another profession, girl. And I'm looking at these tired ass boat shoes. I'm wondering, Noah, girl, are you going swimming, sis? Because Those hoes, I mean, not even cruise ships. They look like paddle boats on your feet, and I'm upset about it. I mean, even your facial expression says to me, hey, I really fucked up on this one. So Noah, girl, I hope that you will be able to really think about what you did, especially in the face of getting dragged. I think even Wendy Williams dragged you, and she made sense, which that's rare, you know, but she made sense. I was like, oh my God. Okay, you know, so I hope that in the face of all this new publicity, that you are learning your lesson, girl, because this shit ain't cute. And every time y'all think that y'all gonna get away with this shit, I'm gonna make it very difficult. I wanna make it very difficult. I want you all to think about some of the dumb shit that you say so that it won't spread across my timeline like an evil ass bacteria. I thought it was really cute that Google said, hey, we're gonna match Beyonce's donations to these universities for the scholarships. I thought that was amazing. I also, since we're talking about raising money, I wanted to talk about, and I'm sure it's a higher number by now, but I want to talk about James Shaw Jr., who wrestled the gun from the Waffle House shooter. He has raised apparently more than $50,000 for victims' families. And I just, first of all, it's so amazing that he sprung into action and definitely prevented more lives from being taken. He burned his hands on a gun trying to take it away. He was fighting this motherfucker and pushed him out the store. I say, that's what you call a hero, and that's what we have to focus on. I'm not even gonna say the name of the shooter, bitch. He can sit his spoiled ass yogurt out somewhere, you know, with the bond that he's getting, even though how many innocent black people ain't getting bond. But it just, we already know what the tea is with that, okay? But I'm glad we wanna focus on Mr. James Shaw Jr. That's the person we're focusing on, who has said that he's not a hero, but he is. It's really great to have stories like this because James Shaw Jr. really gives hope that, oh, okay, maybe there is something good left in humanity. Barely. So if y'all are not aware, the United States and France met up. I think they were paying tribute to American soldiers who died long ago, and a bunch of other shit. But it's just a cute ass meeting, I guess. But let me tell you who stole the show. Miss Melania came out there, and I was like, girl, is this Olivia fucking Pope? You know, she'd be like, everything I do is for the Republic. We are out here fighting for the Republic. You know, I thought she was gonna be out here giving us a feminist stance, you know, monologue, girl, but it wouldn't make sense because if she even said the word feminism, the person next to her who she was trying to avoid holding his hand would just melt, you know? So I didn't expect anything Olivia Pope-like to come from her mouth, but it was just interesting to see that fucking bucket on the side. I wonder what's in that bucket. And honestly, I want her to turn that shit upside down, put some water in it, get a mop, swivel that thing around, and just mop her motherfucking husband. Mop the racism off, okay? And mop it off yourself too, because mop the incompetence off. You see what I'm saying? Mop the hairline back to where it's supposed to fucking be. Mop it! That's the only way that hat makes sense, okay? Is if it can do some tricks. I want you to pull out an explanation to where my taxes go, because them hoes about to send me a statement. I'm paying all this money, but kids don't have food to eat at school. I don't understand, bitch. I want you to pull out explanation for where my taxes motherfucking go, bitch. Since you got that magic hat, don't pull a rabbit out that bitch. Don't pull a rabbit out. I want you to pull out equality. You see what I'm saying? Since you talking about fucking anti-bullying, bitch, I want you to pull out policies in the education system that make sense. Since I want you to pull it out. Okay, because Donald Trump ain't doing it. And then watch this shit. Trump says that he's gonna wipe off the fucking dandruff off of the president of France suit.
In fact, I'll get that little piece of dandruff off. That little piece. We have to make him perfect. He is perfect.
And then he was pulling France's president away like they were both, you know, late to getting some ice cream at the lunch table. Trump completely does not know how to act. I think he blew up in front of a podium threatening war with Iran. He has no sense of fucking responsibility. And that's exactly what Angela Rye was saying on CNN when he was talking about people in sanctuary cities are breeding and shit. That's just like, what? What type of language is that? Angela Rye said, girl, that language is extremely dangerous. That's the same type of language that Hitler was using. And we don't need no shit like that to ever happen ever the fuck again, okay? So Trump completely does not have an understanding of responsibility, and he's completely narcissist to the point where he will lie as opposed to admitting that he was wrong, because that's the essence of narcissism, girl. I own the world, I rule the world, none of you hoes can fucking say anything against me because I'm the best. Okay, and that we have that type of person running the country, making decisions that affect the entire globe. They affect our reality. Like I said before, you know what I mean? It's like Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate and Zatanna, all of them came together. You know what I mean? and they're switching up the rules of the game. He's affecting how every human on this fucking planet lives. I don't think we understand that shit. That's how deep it is. Now, thankfully, recently, the Trump administration has been taking a lot of L's, okay? And it's great for them to be taking L's, but I want the government to do something about his ass, okay? We have all this tea, we have all this information. Get y'all ass up and do something, okay? So let's talk about the first thing. So there's news coming out about the weekend of November 9th in 2013. He claimed to the FBI, he said, hey girl, there's no way that those PP tapes exist because I just went to Moscow to watch the Miss Universe pageant and then I took my ass home. But Bloomberg has obtained some flight information that said, girl, the pageant happened on the 9th of November, but your ass got there on the 8th, I think, and then you left on the 10th. So it's just like you spent multiple nights there, you left Sunday morning, so it just confirms that the intel that the girls were gathering from Miss Dossier, it just confirms that all the shit that has been compiled is not as phony as he tries to make it out to be. So it only will arm every investigation that is currently on his ass right now. We're moving the fuck along. So this is a huge setback for the Trump administration because a federal judge ruled on Tuesday that the DACA protections must stay in place and that the government must continue to accept new applications. And I can paraphrase this right here. Judge John D. Bates said that the administration's decision to terminate the program DACA was based on the virtually unexplained grounds that the program was unlawful. So it's comforting right now that even though Trump and the administration is completely off their rocker, that we have systems set in place, we have checks and balances that will keep his ass from really overturning every single thing, every progression that we have ever made, But it also is disheartening because it's just like, I don't want to get to a place in this society where he has every chess piece played out, like he has the judge in every situation. You know what I mean? Like some type of House of Cards type shit where he has a whole government set up to just do whatever the fuck he wants. So we have to continue to resist. We also have to continue to stay informed. And I know that people like Kanye West like to act like staying informed is something so bad, or being aware of what's going on is just having a victim mentality. Let me whip up one of the tweets because there's so many and I need to just mute him on Twitter because it doesn't make any sense. Kanye West said, free thinkers don't fear retaliation for your thoughts. Traditional thinkers are only using thoughts and words, but they are in a mental prison. And a bunch of other bullshit, but I'm just like, free thought does not mean lacking logic, Kanye. And I tweeted, I said, I'm afraid of racism. It doesn't mean that I won't live my life and try my hardest. It just means that I'm not going to act like something is a garden when it's a minefield. So being aware of things can help you avoid danger, and I think people don't like to go against the status quo because they want to be seen as, oh, well, I'm not that type of black. I'm not, they loud as fuck. They always complain about something, but sis, if someone wasn't complaining about shit, your ass would still be sitting at the back of the bus. Your ass would not be drinking out of the same water fountains, and that's just, recent, girl. That's just recent. Okay, you have to remember that breaking the law today was probably just like breaking the law back then. It's the law, girl. So someone had to fucking shake the system to get to where we need to be, bitch, because it was lawful for us to be owned. Okay, so just because something is law or set in society does not mean that it's automatically right, and we just need to, just get over it. Find a way to live around. Yes, we'll find a way to live around it. We'll find a way to get over it, but it doesn't mean that we just sit in the shit and piss that we've been given, girl. Let's at least try to clean it up. And last but not least, I wanted to say that Dr. Ronnie Jackson is the president's official doctor. He's been drinking on the job apparently and improperly dispersing medications. Trump nominated him to run for Veteran Affairs Secretary. And now it's just, even the Veterans Affairs Twitter account was just like, girl, you really tried. It's just, how can people kneeling for, wanting to live be disrespectful to veterans, but this shit isn't? This shit isn't? You're gonna have somebody who's completely unfit, completely doesn't give a fuck, completely careless. Apparently, they're doing an investigation. You're gonna nominate him to run the Veteran Affairs, like, that's the disrespect y'all need to be worried about. Y'all worried about the wrong shit, bitch. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump is constructed like a leaking hot air balloon, okay? And just like a balloon with a hole in it, girl, the shit is sinking fast. And you can have a good goddamn evening.